What's going on, everyone? I'm going to share this message with you that has been just pretty much a message of like the year for me, for people I know. And it's out of Exodus chapter 13, and it's going to be around verse 17. And then it came to pass when Pharaoh had let the people go that God did not lead them by the way of the land of the Philistines, although that was near. There have been probably a lot of you who have probably been able to get married by now. There were people you dated who they seemed like they were, decent, but they just weren't it because obviously you're not together. And some of you actually mourned over that relationship or that breakup. However, when we read this prophetically, what we see is God, He knows the end to the beginning. And He knows what is going to happen. And so He protects us. He did not lead them the quickest route because He saw and He thought that perhaps the people change their minds when they see war and return to Egypt. So if you had gotten married, if you had gotten that job, if you had changed locations when you thought the season was right or the time was right and God redirected you, or it seemed as though that opportunity did not happen, believe that it's God protecting you from ourselves and sometimes from the situation or from the person or from the manager or from the job or the new location. We have to believe that God has our best interests at heart. And so He says, let me take them the way of the wilderness by the Red Sea, which was a longer route, but He knew the mind and the heart of the people. And so when we are waiting on God and we are trusting and believing, but we're getting weary, stand on this fact that the Lord knows what's best, of course, but that the Lord is most likely protecting you from self-inflicted wounds. He's protecting you from getting discouraged. He's protecting you because let me tell you, if I had got married when I thought I was, ready to get married a couple years ago, I would be somehow in a place of like devastation right now. I look back and I think about like, what did I think was okay about this? And, and I think back now that I've grown with the Lord, I'm like, there's no way. I thank God that I did not settle. I thank God that I did not go into a situation. I thank Him that He caused a lot of things to happen that were at the time seemed unfavorable, but were for my good. So I want to share that with y'all because if you have been waiting and waiting, one of the reasons could be that God is protecting you. That could be one of the only reasons. Of course, there's other reasons, right? You have to be prepared, and there's some character building and heart posture that may be within us. But at the same time, God can do all that in the waiting. So trust and believe that a lot of the time it is protection. It is so that way we are not discouraged when we find ourselves in a situation where we're like, wait, I wasn't expecting this. He's building our spiritual capacity, our strength to be able to fight when it comes to a situation. There may be a situation that you're going to face where God's going to need you to like seriously have your full armor. And now is the time to prepare for that marriage, prepare for that baby, prepare for that relocation or that promotion. Okay, trust in God's timing. God bless.